What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you joining me once again. Please hit that subscribe button if you would. Don't even think about it. Give it a little tappy tap tap. So check this out. The title reads, Mike Tyson could get the offer of a lifetime for a rematch with Jake Paul, $700 million to win. I believe I can give all of the people one big fat ass collective no thanks. Just hear me out. Just hear me out, because I know the first thing you're thinking is, bullshit. Scroll to the next video. Hurry up. Hurry. This is being proposed by the great Turki Alalshikh, who, as you know, is the very, very, very wealthy businessman over in a certain part of the world that is pretty much taking over boxing. He's the one that did the Francis Ngannou, Tyson Fury, the Francis Ngannou, Anthony Joshua fight. He's the new guy. He's the new guy in boxing over there. Okay, so this man has the money to put it where his mouth is, and he is the one that is proposing this. So let me just read this article. It's a really, really quick article, and then we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to collectively together say, hell no. Okay, as the old folks say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, and I think this would be a shame on us, me and us sort of situation if we all signed on for this shit. Okay, Iron Mike Tyson could be paid as much as $700 million if he rematches Jake Paul and wins in a reported mega deal proposed by Saudi Arabia's Turki Alalshikh, who runs the General Entertainment Authority and has turned the nation into a boxing powerhouse. Okay, first let's just marinate on $700 million. You good? Good? Okay, let's keep going. The news comes less than a month after the 58-year-old stepped into the ring against the problem child at the AT&T Stadium and lost via unanimous decision in a highly criticized contest that saw him accused of deliberately losing. I disagree with that. I think that he did the best he could with his 58-year-old body. I think he looked old. I think he looked slow. Do not think that he deliberately lost. I think that he was happy with taking the 20 million and bouncing. Okay? Part of the conspiracy claims that if he hurt or stopped Paul, that he wouldn't get paid. So after a bright start in round one, decided to pull his punches to collect his cash. That just sounds silly. That's not what I saw at all. But now the Saudis may plan to put on a real show. Turki Alalshikh offers Mike Tyson $700 million to fight Jake Paul. FTTV posted on social media and win by 3-minute KO in a rematch. Okay, so there's the little asterisk. The 700 million only comes if he wins by 3-minute KO in a rematch. Alalshikh stating, Jake Paul is a joke, and I'm giving Mike Tyson $700 million if he agrees to fight Jake Paul, this time in a real fight, and wins by KO in a maximum of 3 minutes. So that's pretty much it. I was hoping they were going to give an alternate circumstance. So what if Mike Tyson were to take this offer, okay, and thinks that he can go in there and knock out Jake Paul in 1 3-minute round, hoping to gain the $700 million. What if he does this, but then he doesn't knock him out? What does he get? And would it even be worth it, given how good portion of the people in general just think that it was just a bullshit, fixed, completely scripted event, which I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I've been watching fight sports long enough to know what I saw. What I saw was a 58-year-old man. First things to go with age is endurance, cardiovascular. That's two of the first things to go, okay? And what I saw was a 58-year-old man who in the first round showed little glimpses here and there, here and there. But then after that first round was over, he hasn't fought. I mean, this guy doesn't get in the ring anymore. He doesn't do this regularly for a living anymore. So then there's that adrenaline dump. I think after that first round, Mike Tyson had given all he had to give. You know, he had done a couple of lunging in left hooks that, to be fair, if they would have landed flush, he possibly could have put Jake Paul away with those. Okay, but after that first 2 minutes, he just didn't have any more to give. Mike Tyson, that is. Let's be honest. Almost 60 years old, guys. And I don't see how 700 million or the potential or the idea of a $700 million payday, which is three-quarters of the way to $1 billion, by the way, asinine amount of money. Um, I don't even know why he would even offer this, because I mean, I think the idea. Let's be honest. There's quite a lot of people that do actually believe that Mike Tyson was holding back on Jake Paul, and that Mike Tyson had it written in his contract that he was not to go all out, not to knock out Jake Paul, or that he wouldn't get his money. I don't believe that was the case, not one bit. I think he had every opportunity to do so. 60-year-old guy almost, and not having the foot speed anymore, not having the hand speed, not having the cardiovascular endurance to keep going once it got into the second, third, fourth, fifth rounds. His knee looked messed up, he looked unstable, all of these things. And it really blows my mind that there's people out there still clinging to this narrative that Mike Tyson was holding back on Jake Paul. Guys, he wasn't holding back. Okay, he did the best he could, given the fact that he's a almost 60-year-old man, close to 30 years past his prime. I mean, let's just say it for what it is. Okay, Turki Alalshikh, I guess he's banking on the fact that he knows that a lot of the population still feels like this was scripted, still feels like that Mike Tyson, if he put in a good training camp and was put in a situation where he could unleash on Jake Paul, that he would beat Jake Paul and knock Jake Paul out. Okay? So he's thinking that he can get all those people on board and get people to turn around and watch it for a second time with this little extra sprinkle on top. Well, let's call it a lot of extra sprinkle on top, especially for Mike Tyson. The 700 million if he can knock him out, right? But look what we saw the first time. You know, I mean, there is one thing that money cannot buy. Money cannot buy time, okay? And too much of that has gone by for Mike Tyson for him to be able to get into the ring with a guy that is 31 years his junior at this point. No matter how mediocre we think Jake Paul's skills are, he's still 31 years younger, 31 years fresher, 31 years faster, 31 years in better cardiovascular shape. I mean, you add all these things up, and this seems silly to me. Is this him just trying to maybe possibly put the feeler out there, get people talking about it, get people like me talking about it, putting it out there just to see what kind of response they get from people? What kind of comments are they getting? Are they getting people saying, "Oh, that's bullshit. I mean, it wasn't rigged the first time. If Mike couldn't beat him the first time, he's not going to be able to beat him this time." Are they going to get that? Or are they going to get a large percentage of people responding back saying, I mean, I do think Mike Tyson was holding back. You know, I think if they put him in a situation where he really had some large money to earn, and they didn't have his hands tied and written in the contract that he couldn't do X, Y, Z, I think he could beat him. Which one are they going to see when they put this article out there? Okay, from what they're going to get from my channel, no thanks, guys. I mean, I don't. It's up to them. I mean, obviously, if it gets shown for free on Netflix, again, I have Netflix anyway, and I'm a huge fight sports fan, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would watch it if it happened again, but um, it's hard for me to believe that Netflix or any other promotional organization would put the money behind that. But I don't know. Maybe Turkey Alalshikh is obviously a very intelligent individual, and He has the money to prove that. I think this is way out there. Way out there. Will I watch it again? Yeah, because it's free with my Netflix. If it gets shown on Netflix again, especially, I'll watch it. If this is like some sort of pay-per-view that they put out there and they're dangling this $700 million carrot over Mike Tyson if he can actually knock Jake Paul out, and they're asking me to pay 50, 60, $70 for the paper, so they can recoup that possible 700 million that they're putting behind it, or whatever they do end up paying him if he doesn't win the fight or doesn't knock out Jake Paul in the first 3 minutes. Nah, bro. Yeah, they're not getting my money. Anyway, I gotta go. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Like the video. Do subscribe to it if you would. Comment. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you still think that was a farce? Do you think Mike Tyson gave it his all? I'd love to know. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace.